In today's video, I'm going to be compiling several hundred mods to create the ultimate Minecraft 2 experience. In this mod pack, we'll be overhauling the Nether, the End, and even adding the much anticipated Deep Dark Dimension. With all of that, we are also going to have a whole bunch of quality of life mods that make the game look, feel, and sound better. All of this will be done while keeping everything better optimized than vanilla Minecraft. We will have 5 sections in this video: content, quality of life, graphics, audio, and gameplay. Now let's start with the most exciting part of this video, content. The main mods that I will be using for this mod pack, which include purely content that I think enhances Minecraft and bring it to the next level, are Young Structures mods. I included all of these because this one's just a big improvement in my opinion, and I think they should all be included in every playthrough. Better End, Better Nether, and Biomes aplenty. These mods add more biomes into every dimension and make exploring so much more fun and fantastical. Towns and Towers, and the Taverns and Dungeons mod. These two mods pair very well together and just add a little bit more spice when exploring. When Dungeons Arise, and When Dungeons Arise 7 Seas. These two mods add the most insane dungeons and monuments to stumble across, and they're incredible to find. They don't feel super vanilla, but I love having them installed because they give me a really fun reason to go exploring, plus they're filled with really good loot that you have to fight for. The Deeper and Darker mod. This mod adds what you would expect, a deep dark dimension. This mod does a wonderful job of including this in a vanilla fashion, because it gives you a reason to keep playing after you killed the Wither and the Ender Dragon. It's very hard to kill the Wither, and I think that's why it's best saved for last. Once you kill the Wither, you can go into Dimension, but it's very hard in there, and I would highly recommend you have the best gear you can get. This is another mod that I think definitely should be included in everyone's playthroughs. Alright, so now that we're done with all those content mods, I wanted to start with the quality of life mods. These are my personal favorite mods, but there's just way too many to include in this video, but that's okay because I have the mod pack linked in the description where you can see all of these mods. However, I will list a few standout mods. Dynamic Lights for handheld lighting, Zoomify for smooth, Optifine-like zoom, Zero's mini and world map for navigation, Tree Harvester for easier chopping, and Advancement Plaques for cool achievements. So I'll also leave a list of every mod in the description, but those are just the highlights of this part. Now we move on to one of my other favorite parts, graphics. This is where everything gets pretty subjective and can vary from person to person. I will start off by saying my go-to shaders are Rethinking Voxels, but I also have a very good computer, so I'd highly recommend Complementary Reimagined or Unbound. Any of those three look absolutely amazing, but regardless, there's still a lot more we can do for graphics. We can also add fresh animations, which gives so much life to all the mobs and villagers. Also, we can add visuality, eating animations, and falling leaves. These three enhance the visuals so much, and I love the animations. Finally, we have one of the most important mods for graphics, Distant Horizons. Now I've preached Distant Horizons in the past, and I will continue to do so. I made a tutorial on how to install it, but it comes pre-installed in the mod pack as well. This mod allows you to see 128 to 256 blocks away without losing frames. And a lot of times you actually gain frames because it uses LODs, level of detail, which basically means things get lower quality the further away they are, but you can't really tell and it just looks awesome. Now we reach a pretty small section of the video, but one I would not skip over, audio. For audio, we will add the Reactive Music mod, which is the best music mod by far. First off, it doesn't make me want to turn off the music the second I load up the game, and it reacts to what you're doing in-game, so if you're fighting someone, the music will get intense. We'll also add ambient sounds, which adds bird calls, wind, and stuff like that to the game. The final two mods we can include in this section are Presence Footsteps and Dynamic Surroundings. Dynamic Surroundings adds 3D audio, which changes and reverberates when you're in different areas, and just makes the game a little bit more immersive. Presence Footsteps adds footstep sounds depending on what you're wearing and where you're stepping on, which makes the game sound so much better. For the last and final section of the video, we have the gameplay section. The first mod we will add is Better Combat. This adds super fun combat to the game and is much more interesting than just spam jumping and doing the same attack 100 times in a row. It takes a second to get used to, but it's so much better once you're used to it. We can also add Better Climbing, which is a super simple mod, but it makes the ladders so much better. The other mods we can add are Serene Seasons and Crops Love Rain. Serene Season does what it says. It adds seasons that change every 10 to 20 days and affect crop growth and weather. Crops Love Rain is pretty simple, it just makes your crops grow faster when it's raining. If you combine these two mods with Tough as Nails, which adds a significantly harder survival with less food and temperature challenges, the survival experience gets greatly enhanced. I didn't include it on this mod list just because I'm not a big fan of it, but I'd highly recommend it for people who want a bigger challenge. The final gameplay mod I included is Do a Barrel Roll, which allows you to do a barrel roll when using an elytra. Pretty simple, but very fun. Now, I've not included about 200 mods because there are a significant amount of config and dependency mods which we'll be wanting to go over. So I included everything in the description, and I'll also show you very quickly how to install the full mod pack on Modrent. It does take a little bit of work to get everything running if you're doing this on your own, but it should be a one-click install if you do it with me. I would also like everyone to know that this is running on Fabric 1.20.4 using Irish shaders and Sodium. Okay, so I'm showing you guys how to download the mod pack now. So the first step you will need to do is go down into the description and you'll need to copy and paste this Google Drive link, and it should look like something like this. You can probably just click on it, it'll be blue, and it should bring you to this mod pack right here. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna press download. Might take a second. Alright, so mine is downloading now. And then depending on what browser you're using, it should pop up in this top right area. And if it doesn't, that's okay. But if you can't find that, that's okay. We'll go look for it later. But you want to press on this folder button, or you can go to your file explorer and then go to downloads, and you'll have it saved right here. I accidentally downloaded it 2 times, but that's okay. So now what we're going to want to do is go to mod rent. I'll link this in the description as well, but you're going to want to go here, verify that you're a human. You want to press sign up or sign in, and then you can just sign in through Google or make this your account yourself. I'll sign in through Google. Now that I'm signed in, I want to go to dashboard and then press get mod rent app. And then I want to press download the mod rent app. And then we'll just save this to our downloads. Save. Go here, double click on this, and then it's going to give us a setup. Just do this. I've already installed it. It's pretty simple, you just press the buttons. And then it will say finish at the end. I'm going to delete that, you don't really need it now. But regardless, the next step, you want to close out of everything. Type in the search bar, look up mod rent app. Click on this. You won't have any of these things here, but you will have this home bar and all this. What you're going to want to do is press on this plus in the very bottom left, create profile. From create instance, you want to choose from file. Then you want to press import file. And this is where our second file that we downloaded comes in. We want to go to downloads. And then at the very top, or wherever you save this, go click on this, press open. And then you can click on this and it imports. It might take a second because there's a whole bunch of mods. One thing I forgot to mention is it will make you sign into your Minecraft account, but that's pretty simple. There we go. We got all of the content now. And then we want to press play. There we go. Minecraft 1.20.4. And you can change a whole bunch of the settings if you'd like. I'll show you how to change your shaders now real quick while we're on it. Alright, so this is where you go. If you want to change your shaders, go to options, video settings, shader packs. This will make your FPS change a lot depending on which one you choose. And that is about it.